Well, at 4:47, let's talk now about that most accurate forecast. Another scorching hot weekend, and it continues to be a record hot summer. I wanted to give you an update as to where we stand when it comes to the most number of days at 115 or higher, 110 or higher, at 9 days so far, with temperatures at 115 or higher. That's a record. We officially hit that 40-day mark for the number of days at 110 or higher this year. That happened yesterday. And then we are at 22 days for the most lows in the 90s. So again, no matter how you slice it, record heat continues to be the main weather story here this year and this summer. And that excessive heat warning, it remains in effect for the Phoenix metro area through the middle of this week. So don't let your guard down when it comes to the heat, because again, that's going to continue to be the biggest impact, the more widespread impact across the valley and across much of the state. Those heat alerts remaining in effect through the middle of the week for the central Arizona, for western Arizona, the lower elevations of Yavapai County and the Grand Canyon as well. Temperatures this morning, they're not that cool. We're in the upper 80s to low 90s here as we kick off our Monday. Deer Valley checking in at 90 degrees, Glendale at 90, it's 90 in Scottsdale, 91 in Peoria. And in the East Valley, temperatures are a little lower, but only in the mid-80s in Chandler and in Gilbert, 90 right now in Queen Creek. As you look at those conditions across the state, mid to upper 90s still in spots like Portside and Lake Havasu, also to our southwest, a little bit warmer. That's because clouds are hanging out in southwest Arizona, trapping in that warmth, so temperatures are going to be slower to cool there. For the valley, we're waking up to mostly clear skies. I do think we'll dip down a little bit further, but we'll have to watch that temperature as we could tie a record potentially for the warmest low ever recorded on the state. Currently, that record stands at 91 degrees. It's 92 right now. 75 in Sedona, 53 in Flagstaff right now, mid-70s in Globe. Here's a look at today's high temperature, 115 degrees in Phoenix. In western Arizona, it's going to be even hotter. We're talking temperatures near 120 at Lake Havasu and Bullhead City. Temperatures in the hundreds today in Payson, Sedona, and Prescott. And Flagstaff is going to be warm again with a high of 91 today. As you look at that 30-year average, it's now dropped to 104, and it will continue to drop here through the end of the year, but those temperatures are running well above normal. We're talking more than 10 degrees above the average high for this time of year, as most valley cities hit a high of 115 degrees. So get those outdoor activities done soon. Temperatures will be back into the mid-90s by around 8 a.m., then into the hundreds by at least 10 o'clock, if not a little earlier in some valley cities, and then we'll see that peak temperature of 115 at around 4 o'clock this afternoon. Now, right now, hard to see, but I expect there's going to be a little bit of a haze around the valley after the dust that we saw roll in yesterday. As you look at Desert Doppler radar, pretty quiet across our state with just that lingering cloud cover, especially in southwest Arizona. But like yesterday, we're going to see that same weather pattern setup. I told you about this last week. High pressure kind of shifting to our northwest, and the wind flow around that area of high pressure potentially bringing storms off the higher terrain and back towards the valley. At the very least, more outflow winds and dust possible today, but we could see a few thunderstorms too. So as we get some of that daytime heating, storms get going over the Mogollon Rim, and then watch, they start to move towards the Phoenix area and towards our deserts. Our most likely opportunity for storms today will be in parts of the Southeast Valley, those areas closest to Pinal County. If you live in Queen Creek or the Santan Valley, you've got a better opportunity for storms. But know that there is that potential, a 10% chance for storms today. And again, we've got the possibility of blowing dust once again that could significantly drop visibility. So be on the lookout for that this afternoon and evening. We're in weather action mode through Wednesday as that heat warning remains in place. That could be extended out through Thursday, and temperatures will only drop a little bit on Friday down to 109.